Hello, fellow magicians and alchemists and spiritual warriors. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Unleashed Alchemy. So, listen, it is a new day, and so I have a new message that I want to share with you. Excuse the background noise. We're still outside, all right, and it's windy. Anyway, I want to talk more about how we need to really begin to view ourselves and see ourselves as energetic beings. There's so much more to us than the skin, than the blood that runs through our veins. There's much more to us than our organs and just this simply being a body of just mass. We are energetic beings. Why is that important to know? What does that have to do with spirituality? Everything. Because when we view ourselves as energetic bodies, it gives us information on the energy that we're in and what we are attracting and what we are attracted to. Now, in this video, I'm going to use three examples. These three examples are examples that we can all relate to because for many of us, it carries a heavy, I don't want to say weight, but it does carry a heavy weight in our lives, and that is money, business, dating. Now, business, you can insert career. So we could say money, business slash career, dating. Okay? Why am I using those examples? Because they're very easy illustrations for viewing our bodies as energetic beings. Okay, so before we get into this episode, I want to remind all of you that I am still taking one-on-one sessions. All right, there are still spots open for this month. I know we're getting close to the end of this calendar year, so get in there. Okay, let's talk so that we can view your energy, what energetics that you have been operating from, so that you can make proper adjustments if you choose to. All right. Also, I want to remind you that now is the perfect time to get in the Unleashed Alchemy Mystery School. You can pay by the month. That program is so rich with many spiritual resources to help you reconnect with your intuition, to reconnect with your soul so that you can live a soul fulfilled, enchanted life. All right, so let's get into this episode. So, to remind you, what energy are you in? What energy are you in? We're going to look at this from the standpoint of money, business slash career, and dating. All right, so what you are attracted to, that's the same thing as saying, what is your energetic affinity? What are you implanting into your vortex? So, when we talk about money, business, and dating, there's a lot of advice out there. There's a lot of podcasts. There's a lot of YouTube channels. A lot of coaches. All right? And listening to advice is good, but how long do you keep listening to that advice? Whatever advice that you continue to listen to, you are going to continue to exist in that vortex, or you could say it like this: your vortex is going to continue to vibrate in whatever advice you are listening to. So, for example, let's use money. To get people to pay attention to certain titles or certain videos or podcasts, there are titles that grab people's attention. For example, with money, sometimes you see the titles that say, these habits keep you broke. Okay, you may click on that video or podcast or post, and there may very well be very valuable information in that post that was titled, "These Habits Keep You Broke," or "Don't do this or you'll stay broke," or "Do this to get out of poverty," or "Do this to escape scarcity." Something, there's millions of iterations of that, but you get the idea. So again, you may listen to those videos that have that title. You may listen to them maybe once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times, and you may be noticing, and you may be saying after a while, well, I'm taking all this advice, but I'm not recognizing any changes. And here's the thing about energetics. And this is what I mean when I say you can listen to advice, but how long do you keep allowing yourself to be attracted to that before you say, okay, wait a minute. I keep listening to these videos, but my situation isn't changing. And then I keep listening to these videos. I keep listening to these videos tell me what I'm doing that's causing me to stay broke. I keep listening to these videos, nothing's changing in my money. You have to understand that it's energetics. What is in your vortex? If you keep being attracted, if you keep allowing yourself to, first of all, if you continue to be attracted to those types of videos, you have to ask yourself, well, how do I see myself as a person who has a relationship with money? Do I view myself as a person who can have more money? Do I view myself as a person who has a good relationship with money? Because again, you can keep listening to those videos, but at what point do you say, no, I don't need that type of video anymore, because I view myself as an abundant being where money continuously circulates into my life in an easy way on a daily basis. Same with business. For example, I will not go to any event about business where the sign says small business. I'm not going to any small business anything anymore. And I used to do that until I started viewing myself as an energetic being. I said, okay, I've gotten advice from small business events in the past, but I don't want to remain a small business. If you're in business and you want to grow, why keep putting yourself in the energy of a person who has a small business? You can get the advice once or twice, maybe 3 times, but that's it. Because your energy now is saying, well, I am capable of growing this business in quantum leaps. I have a desire to grow my business. But to continue to step into that small business, you are stepping into that energy, and you are continually vibrating in having a small business, which is what you don't want. Same thing with dating. Let's use dating as an example. If you say, so we already know, there's countless dating advice all over the place. And what you see is, people talking about the difficulties in dating and how the dating pool is limited. if you are getting back into dating, you may listen perhaps once or twice to some advice on dating. But if you desire to have a rich, loving, adventurous, sensual, committed relationship, do you really think that it's helping you to continue to listen to dating advice with the title that says the dating pool is limited or the dating pool is trash? Because guess what? Now, all you're doing is inviting that energy that you don't want into your vortex. So now you have a clash. Now it's confusing. Now you're confusing your nervous system. Your nervous system is like, okay, wait a minute. We're calibrating to this rich relationship. We're calibrating to this elevated business. We're calibrating to this increase in income, but this person keeps putting themselves into the energy of what is opposite of what this nervous system is trying to calibrate to. Does that make sense? So, to illustrate this, I want to use money again. I'm looking at my notes to make sure I stay on task. So, I'm using money, business, and dating because it's easy. Those are easy illustrations. So why am I talking about this? Because I want to illustrate again how important it is for us to look at our bodies as energetic containers. All right? It is so that your nervous system can adjust to the truth of you. So if we use money, let's use your nervous system and money. If you are used to just enough, in your business, if you have been used to just good enough sales, in your career, if you're used to only stepping into certain positions, in your dating, if you're used to drama when you date, or you're used to bad sex with your partner, and you want the opposite of that, you have to recalibrate your nervous system to accept complete abundance, harmony, wholeness in every aspect of your life, which includes your romantic relationships, your business career, and money. All right? I mean, there's other aspects, but just for the sake of this video on those 3 examples. You deserve, the truth of you deserves more than just enough money. You deserve a thriving, regularly profitable business. You deserve to have a dating life that is soul aligned, exciting, full of respect, that is adventurous, and adds value to your life. That is what you want your nervous system to calibrate to. That is what is in your vortex. So you no longer need to listen to anything that is opposite of that. You've received enough advice, all right? So let me know what your takeaways are in the comments section. Thank you again for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new here, if you're newly watching. All right? And until next time, cheers.